Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a pick a read for this weekend. We have pile number 1, which is the original Rider-Waite Tarot. We have pile number 2, the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. And we have pile number 3, the Bianco Nero Tarot. Today's read is going to be what can you expect from your person or the person you're interested in if you're not with them for this weekend, okay? So again, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You might want to put this on pause while you decide which pile you would like. And I will go ahead and get started with pile number 1. And I am going to, sorry about this guys, situate my camera so that you guys can see the cards. Sorry, I had to adjust it. I'm not good at doing, sorry about all the noise. I'm not good about cutting and putting things together as far as video goes, so I'm just doing it the traditional way. Now my cat is in the way. I'm gonna have to scoot her over. I'm going to scoot over pile 3 and scoot over pile number 2, and that way we can get started with pile number 1. I do have the Romance Angel Oracle cards that we're going to pull, and this is what can you expect to happen with your person this weekend. I'm going to do 1 card. Okay. I did not want to pop out. Take one from the middle. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Put that one right there. Actually, I'll put it right there. Get my little seashell, put that aside, and give the Rider-Waite Tarot a good shuffle, and then pull 3 cards and see what pile 1 can expect with their loved one, their person of interest this weekend. Ooh, that one did not want to go. All right. Let's see what's going to happen this weekend. All right. I need 3 cards, please, for pile number 1 to see what's going to happen this weekend. Stay optimistic, we know that. That's too many. Pile number 1. This is for pile number 1. TGIF. That's all I have to say. Felt like a long week. Pile 1. I think I'm going with pile 1 today. See what I can expect too. All right, pile 1. I need 3 cards. Being stubborn here. Okay. Pile 1 for this weekend. Feel free to fast forward during these times where the shuffling is just taking forever. Pile number 1. Almost have it. There, we got 1. Hanged Man, looking at things from a new perspective. Maybe taking a road not taken. A new approach to things. Seeing things from a different perspective. Trying to see somebody else's intentions maybe from a new perspective. Giving somebody a chance that you haven't thought of before. Let's see what it says. Oh, we got another one. The Sun, a new approach. Definitely. Something's going to bring you some happiness. I think it's you. You're going to make a decision. All right, pile one. I need one more card for pile one for this weekend, and there it is. The Star. Okay, put it right side up, and the underlying energy is the Hermit. All right, pile number one. I love this read for you. You have the underlying energy is the Hermit, putting thought into a situation. You are, I think, looking at things from a lot of different angles. And what I think is going on is that I think you may be misinterpreting something, pile number one. And the misinterpreting possibly is about someone else's feelings or intentions toward you. And you may not be seeing all the signs of their intentions, which is making you in turn, I think, question whether, or question where things are heading, okay? And I feel like this weekend, pile one, you may get a little bit of another glimpse into their intentions with you, their thoughts, but it's gonna take a little bit of effort on your part, and I think you may have to, I don't wanna say pull out your bag of tricks, but you may have to coax it out of them, or maybe have some kind of a heart to heart with them, and not because you're going to have to give them an ultimatum, but it's more like this person is a little more shy about expressing their feelings toward you. The feelings are definitely there. I could see that with the Sun card and the Star, otherwise those two wouldn't be here. But I think it's you, you know, pile one, you're kind of thinking, questioning, you're having some doubts, you're not seeing the signs that you're looking for in this connection with this person. So I feel like maybe you're feeling a little down about the situation, or your confidence is not as strong as it could be. But, you know, hang in there, just like the Hanged Man says right there. And I think you just may have to just flat out either create opportunities for conversations for your connection to come up. You may need to possibly just try a road not taken and flat out ask them, you know, what's going on? How do you feel? Where are we headed? You know, you may have to coax it out of them. It's not because they're not feeling it. I think they're just not sure how to say it. But I feel like at the end of this weekend, pile number one, you're definitely going to be feeling the warmth and the love from this person and this connection with the Sun card here. You're going to come out feeling very, very good, okay? And the Star card here is just about being the best version, coming into light of another person or of you, and you just being the best version of you that you can be. And you know, you just never know. You may end up finding out that you are this person's star. You are their everything. Their moon and the, what am I saying? Moon is the sun and the star. And I feel like that is a very strong indication that the way this person sees you, just as the way you see them. Now, you do have all major arcana cards, which is a huge deal as well, because you have the major arcana cards are so important and so strong because they are basically what you need to look at, really look at the concepts. You need the concepts of self-reflection, going into your own mind, trying to find, you know, what it is that you're looking for. You have taken a new perspective, a new road, a road not taken before. You may have to just change your approach. And you know what, if you're a person that tends to be a little more reserved about, you're not very direct, well, you know what, you may have to just be direct, and you're going to hear something that is going to make you very happy with having the sun and the star right next to each other. I have a feeling that this weekend is going to be very positive for you, okay? Especially if you come out and just flat out get your answer the way you need to, you know, just find a way to get the answer you need. And I just don't think you're going to be disappointed with the sun and the star card right there. Now, you could be dealing with a Virgo, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but I just like to point out that you have those two cards there, okay? Now, Leo is actually the strength card, but it could also be represented by the sun because that's the ruling planet, okay? Now, if your person is not a Leo, an Aquarius, or a Virgo, not a big deal. Just thought I'd throw that out there, okay? So pile 1 looks like you might be getting some answers this weekend. You just have to be proactive and seek them out, okay? All right, that's all I have for you, pile number 1. Not a bad read. Throw these back in, get them nicely mixed. Oh, we're not using this. All right, I'm done with this pile. Okay, sorry, I'm used to doing my other reads where I use the same deck. All right, pile number 2, here you are. Let me move this one out of the way. You have the snail shell, and you have the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Okay, pile number 2. We're going to start with the Romance Angel Oracles for this weekend. Pile number 2 for this weekend. Very soon. So if you have a question, your answer is very soon. Okay, so clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. I've never pulled that one before, so that's kind of interesting. But I agree that when you have a goal set, it's easier to get what you want. You know what you're going after. All right, so here is tarot for pile number 2. Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. These are beautiful cards. Okay, so pile number 2. I need 3 cards, please, for pile number 2 for this weekend. Ah, got one right away. All right, the Chariot, Major Arcana card. Chariot has a few different definitions, so I think I will wait for the rest. Oh, that one was quick. All right. Oh, you got 2? Okay. We have the 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Let's see what underlying energy you have. All right, so you have the 7 of Pentacles, which is a card of hard work, effort, card of waiting, anticipation. All right, so you have the Chariot as the only major arcana from this whole read. Very soon, so your answers are coming. The Chariot is a card of movement, and it's also a card of control. I'll pull them down just a little bit so you can see them a little better. Okay, your underlying energy here is that you've been waiting, okay? You've planted seeds, you've made yourself clear. I think you've made your stand known, like where you stand in this connection with your person. And I feel like you've just been playing a waiting game right now, okay? Now, I'm thinking that, you know, clearly decide what you want. I feel you have been clear, okay? So now it's the waiting game. Are you going to move ahead, or are you going to just end things? So the biggest message coming from this read is the Chariot, okay? And the Chariot is about taking command of the situation. And the Chariot doesn't move unless everything is right. Everything is in the correct place, and you're well equipped. You know where you're going. And I think this card here, the Oracle, excuse me, is very accurate in saying that you need to know what you want so that you can have your answer. And I think that possibly this weekend, some of you guys, pile 2, will be getting your answer to your question. Will you need to abandon, let go of this connection? And I feel that at times this connection can feel like a huge burden to you. For whatever reason, I I feel like you've given this person enough opportunity to change some of the things that are not working for you in the relationship. I think you've made yourself clear, okay? And again, there's only so much time that you can give a person to change their ways, and I feel like that is where you are. This weekend might be the moment where you're going to decide what's going to happen. Are you going to move your chariot? You have the yin and the yang. You have two different energies going here. Which direction you're going to go? The decision is going to be yours, of course, because I think this person that you're dealing with is very happy staying in this relationship and this connection with you, where they keep screwing up and you keep having to, you're on damage control all the time. And I feel like they're very comfortable there, and I don't think they're going to go anywhere anytime soon either. The question is, will they change? Will they decide to be the person that you need them to be? And I'm going to pull a card to see, pile 2, if I can get any more clarity on what most of them will do. This isn't going to apply to every single person out there, but I would like to see. Okay, so we got the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is about just too many choices, too many opportunities. Pile number 2, I usually try not to be very direct about something, but with getting the 7 of Cups here, I feel this person has had way too many opportunities with you. And honestly, I feel that the best course of action for this weekend would be is for you to cut ties. But of course, that's up to you and each individual person out there and how they view their situation. I personally get with this, cut the tie. That maybe this is your weekend to just free yourself of this burden of this relationship that just never seems to just flourish, okay? It's just not thriving. And I'm also getting that from this 7 of Coins. It's just this connection is not thriving, and I don't see it thriving in the future. All right, so sorry to be negative about that, pile 2, but that's really the energy that I'm getting from this. There are better choices out there for you, and I'm also getting that from the 7. Okay, and who knows, you might meet someone else this weekend. Start off as a friendship and see how it develops and see what happens. Okay, so pile 2, that is what I'm getting for you for this weekend connection. All right. That is done. This one's done. Let me bring the Romance Angel Oracles back. And I will bring out my Bianco Nero deck with my beautiful sprayed clamshell, gold shell. I think it's pretty, but okay, here we go. Pile number 3, my last pile for this weekend. What can we expect for pile number 3 for this weekend? What can we expect for pile number 3 for this weekend? Flew right out. Express your love. I love this card. I'm all about communication. I don't like playing games. I don't like when you have to pretend to be like this, pretend to be like that. I'm very much myself, and I express how I feel. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm very expressive. And, I think that things can go a lot better if more people were, right? Okay, here we go. Bianco Nero. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's the other part of the oracle, what it says. All right, so here we go. Give it a good shuffle. Clear some of the energy. Stimulate the energy, I should say. I haven't pulled these cards out in a while. Let me give it a couple more. I really haven't used these in at least 2 to 3 weeks. Gorgeous deck. I love it. It's my only black and white deck, pile 3, and I'm saving it for you. Pile number 3. Give me some cards for pile 3. I need 3 cards to see how the weekend is going to go. For pile number 3. I need 3 cards for pile number 3. How is this weekend going to go? You know you're going to make a move, or you should. Got one. All right, 8 of Cups. There's 2 more cards. Death. It's not always bad. You have the 8 of Cups and the Death card. And 2 more. Temperance. You have 2 major arcana so far. The Empress. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one's going to go with Temperance. Death. 8 of Cups. And your underlying energy. Ace of Cups. New love has come your way. Pile number 3, you are on your way to meeting somebody and creating a very strong connection to them. Your overall energy is the Ace of Cups, which indicates new love. It's a gorgeous card, especially in this deck. I think this deck has some of the most striking images. You have new love. You have your eye on someone, they have their eye on you. And there is an outpouring of just emotions and tension, I think, between the 2 of you, pile number 3. And you feel it, they feel it, and it's like you're sweating just a connection with them. And, you know, if you're already kind of hooked up with them, then good for you. If you're not, then you're both just feeling each other's energy, and it's all over the place, but it's positive. It's a good thing. Okay. However, you do need to make a change in your life for this connection. You know, I see this connection with your overall energy with the Ace of Cups. I see it with Temperance, and I see it with the Empress. Okay, the beginning. The Empress is the beginning, the birth. It's a very pregnant card too, but pregnancy in many different ways. It could be pregnancy of emotions, pregnancy of things coming your way, and it could be literally pregnant. But I'm not seeing that for most of you. It could be that some of you will literally get pregnant this weekend because your life is going to change. There's a lot of love going on. You may be, having some loving moments here this weekend, but for the most of you, I feel that you are already most likely you already are in a situation where you feel the end is there, and you're going to walk away from something. Okay, it could be walking away from a relationship. It could simply be that you're walking away from the lifestyle that you have created for yourself that you're just not liking. You don't want to be alone. Okay, so if you're a person that is single, you are going to make some changes with this Death card. You're going to put to death, put away your old life, and you're going to open your heart and allow this Ace of Cup to come your direction, and you are going to give your Ace of Cup to. Okay? If you are in a relationship, you are probably already in a situation where you're thinking of walking away, abandoning that relationship, and that's the direction that you're going to take if you want to open yourself to a new relationship. Okay, it's there. I mean, there's no doubt that this relationship has already started. It's already, you may not be in it for some of you, but it's, you just feel it with that person. Okay, you kind of know where you're headed. You don't need to tell them, they don't need to tell you. You just kind of know that you guys are going to end up coming together in the end. Now, your oracle does say express your love. So this could be the weekend where one of you are going to actually extend that cup of love to the other person. I think it's a very likely thing that could happen this weekend, okay? I think the situation just needs to be correct, you know, or you may do it and not end your relationship yet, and you may start a new one. I don't know. Like, it depends on each individual person, pile 3. Now, you do have the Temperance card here, okay? Now, the only thing that I'm really getting from this Temperance card, it's a major arcana card, so you do need to listen to it. Absolutely listen to it, is that whatever transpires this weekend with this new person, I feel like, you know, express your love, say what you feel. And like I had said earlier while I was shuffling cards, I like to express how I feel. I like things on the table. I don't like this hiding, playing games and stuff like that. However, there is such a thing as moderation and keeping a little bit of a mystery going. So I feel like if you are feeling this scenario, I'm going to give you a scenario. You go out this weekend, you run into them, and you start expressing a little bit about how you feel. You know, you don't want to pour it all out on the table like the first day. You may have to hold back a little bit on possibly a one-night stand. So that's kind of where I'm getting at here. This person does feel the same way you feel about them, but I feel it's in your best interest to hold back a little bit and maybe not get carried away with what, you know, with your feelings and what you want to do, how you want to express your feelings this weekend. Save some for later, okay? And you do have the Empress, you have the Empress stuck to that card because I feel that this is a connection that you want to nurture. And I feel like maybe it's better if you take your time with this relationship. And that's really what this is suggesting is this is a good connection. It's going to end a part of your life that you're unhappy with. Okay, this is the opportunity to end something that you're not happy with. But it's also a connection that has a lot of potential, and you want to nurture every step of the way, okay? Because it looks like it could be something very long-term for you, something very beautiful, okay? So just keep that in mind. Just be honest about your feelings. I feel like that's very important, and that's coming out very clearly. But temper your feelings a little bit, okay? You don't want to give everything up. That's that first moment. Just take your time. It'll make things sweeter in the long run, okay? So that's what I have for you, pile 3. You're going to have a great weekend. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, if the cards resonate with you or if you like the read, just overall liked it, please leave me a comment and a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear from you and maybe hear what you guys would like to see in the future as well. Okay, thank you so much for visiting my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Bye-bye.